Yeah, final resolutions. Fuck. That was like Hitler's letter to the final resolution. Welcome to the Broskiedoodles Podcast. All the Broskiedoodles and all the Broskiedudettes. I think that's how the girls call themselves when they're out there like repping, And well, again, I love you guys. I'm so happy to be here. Again, I got my boy Adrian in the building. He's still here. He's got positive COVID test. He ain't going nowhere.
Staying here, not going anywhere.
Subscribe to the thing, share it. Fucking, what's the other thing they can do? Like it, comment,
tweet about it, put it on your Instagram story. Hey, this is what I did on my Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah. Don't be fucking posting what you ate. Nobody gives a fuck.
Share with your friends. A lot of your friends watch a lot of bullshit murder series.
Yeah, this is some like real shit, like some real essence.
Learn something.
And you know what, bro? You know why I'm excited today?
Why are you excited today?
Did you see how he asked me that? Like if we didn't prepare this, which we didn't.
Because I'm a little excited.
Bro. This is episode 100. Episode 100. What all the like we were talking about slangs in a few episodes ago.
Hundo.
Right, Hundo. Episode Hundo. Or would it be one Hundo or just Hundo?
Hundo.
Could it be
after the Hundo is like two Hundo?
Two Hundo, right? Which will be coming too sooner than later. I'm gonna make a lot more episodes now that I'm making no money on this. What's another way you could call up episode 100? Like episode stack. What is a stack?
Century.
A century. Episode century. Fuck. Is a stack 1,000?
A stack is 1,000.
That's like okay, paper. Like it's 3 papers?
Money.
No, that's not
it's like $3.
No, that's Okay. Well, episode 100 or Hondo, episode 8 more than 92. Drake on this shit. But I can't even explain. I have a little beer here. I mean, I always have. It's often that I have them, but sometimes they're a pineapple juice.
We're sponsored. We have to have it. Yeah,
it's because we are sponsored. Our sponsor is just beer in general. Like I don't get sponsored by a specific beer. The whole consensus, they have like an organization, obviously, like rum and beer. Like everybody has their own little...
Yeah, they go to a summit.
They go to like BeerCon,
Right.
And then they get together and we need to like support, right? And get, marketing, but just for general beer. Because beer, sometimes they don't always fight each other. They sometimes fight against the other liquors.
Right.
Because beer is like, look, you don't have to do tequila and jump off the, of the third floor of the Hyatt.
Right.
You don't want to do that. You have a little beer, you keep it calm.
Yeah. So they do have their scuffles with wine and the liquor industry. So they need people like us
that are very known.
That just drink beer.
Straight up.
No loyalty.
No loyalty. Like, isn't that crazy? No loyalty to any beer brand actually helps the beer brands.
Right.
In a weird way. Well, I mean, at least we're introducing this new type of marketing where you don't give the marketing to the brand, but rather to the concept.
We don't limit ourselves.
We're like the NFTs of advertisement. But yeah, we support just beer in general.
Which one are we drinking today? We're drinking.
Fuck, I don't think we're allowed to say it as on account of the deal we have with beer in general.
Just checking you.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta check each other to make sure you're on point, and we are on point. We cannot tell you the brand of this.
Yeah, actually turn that cup.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want. And you cannot see the brand. That could take a sponsorship away.
It could. That they might think that you're leaning more towards that
one
beer,
brand,
and you're throwing like a little bit of shade against.
And they might think this is insider trading, where some motherfucker's paying me,
right, for that.
Like that Theranos bitch that created that fake machine
with the blood testing.
Test, yeah. But no, in this case, I'm not supporting any beer specific. I'm just supporting beer in general. Like,
if we could support someone on this podcast, it's 100 Montaditos.
Oh fuck. Then I didn't steal this from your establishments. I'm sorry. I don't know how to put this beer so that it doesn't show anything. I can't give credit just to one. It's the whole concept. All right. Moving on. Sorry, guys. It's just episode 100. I can't stop talking about it. When I started this podcast, like almost 2 years ago,
100 episodes ago,
I didn't think I was gonna get to 100 episodes and not have 100 subscribers.
You still don't.
No, I don't. But I thought I was going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be big.
All right.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm big in your heart.
The next 100 will be nice.
Yeah. Do you think on 200... Like I wanna see. Okay, so today I gotta check, but I think I got like 90 subscribers.
That's pretty good,
right? And that's episode 100 or Hondo. I don't know.
If with Hondo you get to Hondo, you're in good shape.
You think so? But with 200 we need to. I want to get to a stack.
Damn.
You think that's too?
That's a big jump.
You think that's overachiever?
I mean, I can bring you down on those goals.
Okay.
I'm not that type of guy
to
tell you not to shoot for the moon. But I want to get to triple digits first.
You mean like 300?
Like a hundo.
Oh, okay.
We'll get the hundo.
Oh, you mean the hundo subscribers?
Yeah.
Okay. So please have your grandma subscribe to the thing. If you have a dad that sometimes uses YouTube to watch weird recipes or whatever, hey dad, subscribe to the channel. What is this? No, don't worry.
Learn something.
Grab your boyfriend's phone when he's not looking. Subscribe to the channel. Come on, help the motherfucker out. I'm doing all this shit. You think I wanna waste my time every day watching documentaries, news reports, movies, and series so that I can talk to you about it? Put it all in a little package so you don't have to see it because you have to actually go and do real life shit.
I've lived it. 2 weeks. I see what goes behind
the production, right?
Production. This man is dedicated.
Yeah, right.
To his viewers.
You think I wanna fucking watch seven seasons of how the World War II ended? Do you think I wanna fucking do that? But no, I do it because I'm preparing for an episode on World War II. They don't see the commitment.
They don't. Then you go from that into Everest, K2.
I don't ever come to this studio if I'm not giving 8 more than 92 with the 100. I just can't.
I think every episode should be episode 100.
Right? Like just low-key 100. Well, from moving forward,
they're all a 100.
They're all 100s.
Just a 101.
101, 102. They're all 100. So, all right. Sorry, guys. I'm just excited, man. It's 100. 100. You know, 100 is a... If I'm able to get to 100 years...
Alive?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Given the lifestyle you choose, Kiko, it seems you're here for a good one, not a long one.
Just in general, people don't really make it to 100.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a personal thing. People just is rare.
I don't understand when they say like, oh, quarter life century. Or quarter life crisis, whatever the fuck. It's
when they're 25?
When they're 25. It's
yeah,
like,
it's
no.
more like half-life crisis.
Yeah,
get your shit together.
You're dying soon.
Start buying a coffin. I'm already putting a layaway on mine.
Yeah. Take out a life insurance plan because shit is going to hit the fan quick.
People like to invest with their girlfriend or wives. Like, oh, let's get an apartment. Me and my girl, we already got 2 holes in the cemetery. Ready, dog.
You're ahead.
You know what I mean? You guys are getting your houses for this world? Motherfucker, I'm getting it for eternity.
That's right. They're thinking Valentine's, you're thinking Christmas trees.
Yeah, dude.
You're ahead.
100. Bro. You motherfuckers like behind. An apartment? I bet you will die before you pay off that house.
Probably. Maybe that's the goal.
I mean, statistically speaking.
So yeah. And then where does that go to? The kids?
The house?
Yeah. That goes back to the government?
I mean, I would say to the kids, no tax. But you know how the government is.
Like if you were the president, you mean?
If I was the president, everybody would be good. I'll create so many jobs. I would. Like, I'll open the economy up. I'll drain the swamp. But they don't come to me for these answers. You know, I got them.
I'm a call away.
100, you know. Yeah, I got a little accent, but you know, I could take some classes, diction, you know. There's some people that help you with the speeches.
You could rule Spain and the U.S.
I could do like the connection.
You could rule the UN.
I could be like Maximus from Gladiator.
Right.
But I mean, he dies at the end. I want to die. But he dies to Enya and go sees his kids. Supposedly. You think that's what heaven is? You go to a field of wheat with Enya in the background?
And you touch it very softly? As you... Wouldn't he see his kid and wife like burned?
I think when you die and you go into the NFT metaverse,
they take your best form?
Yeah, you take your best form. So like for example, this, I wouldn't be like this. I would be like when I was 18 in high school. And girls wanted to clap cheeks.
Clap your cheeks?
Yeah, they wanted to clap my cheeks. They found it weird. They're like, what up? You want us to clap your cheeks? I wanted you to clap my cheeks. I'm like, no.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. I'm in the receiving end. Get your strap on ready because it's going.
Because my cheeks are built for clapping.
100. No, I think, yeah. Back then, that would be the form that I would do. What's your form?
Of what?
Like when you go to the NFT world. I call death the NFT world. It's like an euphemism.
Like how I would look?
Yeah, like what would you like? What age? Or you think you're not at your best form yet? I don't think I'm there yet either. I mean, hopefully, yet. We're gonna get to the actual topic of this one, Hondo.
And we're getting there.
We're getting there, right? Like, I wanna believe that I haven't reached my maximum best physical and mental, right?
Right. Well, the mental keeps going. The physical eventually goes down.
Right, but I think like for example, I'm 32, right? I'm about to be 33. Jesus age. I think that's when I do the reincarnation. Mm-hmm. Isn't that when he? Oh no, that's when he died.
Yeah.
So he didn't come back.
Well, I guess he technically did both.
He died and came back.
Yeah.
And then lived forever.
Same at 33.
Okay. So I kind of want to be like, if I could maybe this year get to my fucking badass stage. You know what I mean? Where I'm walking around places and just telling people, "Bow your sensei," you know? Slapping them in the back of their head, right? I want to get to that stage. And if I'm at that stage, then that would be the form that I would take when I'm in the metaverse. Wink, wink, death. You know, it's an euphemism, something that makes it lighter.
You're throwing a lot of big words at me.
Hey, bro, you're throwing these big words at me and you're offending me because I don't understand them. I think of as disrespect. I never mind the euphemism. If you read books and went to college, please let us know below. No, so yeah, pretty much. Like I'm hoping that I will be in a better shape than I have ever been, looking cute as fuck,
in that good shape,
and then I can go into the NFT world. And now falling into the topic of today, Hondo, New Year's resolution.
Yeah, to get to that point that you want to be, that best version of Kiko, you got to make a plan to get there.
Right.
And the corny thing is, what happens at the end of the year is everybody's like, well, this year was a piece of shit. I did this, this, and this, and this. And we're very good at criticizing what we did poorly, right? What we also do good is coming up with a plan for the following year and saying, all that shit that I did wrong, I'm going to write it for the next year. So I think New Year's is good for that. I know a lot of people hate on New Year's resolutions, but I think they're effective.
You think they're effective?
Yeah. Even if not everybody follows through with it, at least it's a time to reflect.
Let me give you a little number here, Mr. Effective. 2019 statistics.
Okay.
Which are the ones that matter, because after that, I mean, the world is ending,
shit,
right?
No one gives a fuck.
7% of survey participants stuck to all their resolutions.
Okay.
So only 7% of people that did their New Year's resolutions did everything they said they were going to do.
Okay.
19% kept some, but not all of the resolution points.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking you could be ballsy enough to have more than one resolution, but
you could.
You could.
So you can add that.
I can add that.
If you add those two, the percentages together, that's a net positive, right?
Right. Even if you did some of them. Okay, so 19 plus 7, 26. Okay, so even if you did it halfway, you did some. And then 8% failed to keep any of them. 8%.
Okay, so what happened to the rest?
The other 57 chose to not make a new... Like 50% of people are already giving up.
Okay, that's depressing.
Yeah, that's it. Like they're already paying for their coffins. You know what I mean? They're gone.
Okay.
They already got a few dialysis machines at home.
Ready to go there.
They're ready to rumble. They got the little thing that you attack the heart preemptively.
They have it ready?
Yeah. So that's pretty sad.
And, it is.
And I'm the type of person that this year, in the last few years, I'm like, I'm not even going to make a resolution because I never make them. So maybe if I don't make the resolution, like how Einstein used to say, if you keep doing the same thing and expect different results, that's the meaning of stupidity.
Yeah. So that's why you don't want to do it?
Huh?
That's why you don't want to do it?
Well, I was like, okay, instead of making a resolution, right, and making it very official, I'm just knowing in my mind I need to do this, but not make it because it seems like when I do the resolution, it never comes through.
That reminds me of that scene in Dodgeball when Vince Vaughn is talking to Ben Stiller's wife. And he's what is that she tells him like, what the fuck are you like? This is a mess. He's like, yeah, I'm the type that doesn't like make goals so that when I don't complete them, I'm not disappointed in myself.
Okay.
And she's like, wow, that is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
His boss says that he doesn't make goals.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one solution to not failing, you know? No, but, okay, I wanted to get into this because obviously it's not New Year's, right? It's already been a few weeks since New Year's.
Yeah, this year's done. We're doing this for next.
Yeah, for 2023. No, but the reason why I wanted to talk about this, not right in the beginning, but a little after some time in the new year has passed, is to see how people are at this stage, you know? So please do comment, like, if you had any resolutions at this stage of the game, are you still keeping them?
We're 2 weeks in.
Well, maybe a little more.
A little less.
No, because this is going to come out later.
Okay.
So we gave out the magic. So this is maybe like a month after.
Okay.
After 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Okay.
Okay, so a month in. Yeah, by now
we don't pre-record any of these things.
Well, right, yeah. By now, you listener would know if you're completing your resolutions, if you're on track, or if you need to just do a quick check on yourself to like get back on track.
Do you think it's a negative thing? Like sometimes you humbly speaking here. I mean, this guy, he's done training courses. He's a trainer. He's fit. He looking pretty cute, Vin Diesel style. So, do you think that when people fail their diet plan, their exercise plan, and end up like just giving up, you think that's the negative way to look at it, and it's better to, even if you fail one day, all right, let's get back to the next one? What is your advice for people that are stuck in the beer and pizza trap?
I think that
don't show the brands. We don't support any one beer.
I think the best way that you can get out of that trap is to have a plan, and that being, hey, I want to lose weight, but I need to be realistic with myself and saying this is not going to happen overnight, and the changes that need to take place are going to be drastic, but I can't do it all at once, because if I start trying to make all these radical changes, I'm just going to screw with my mind so much that I'm going to end up hating it at some point, and I'm going to just say, fuck this. So it's just got to be a slow, gradual change, and understand that if you want to make a big change, it's going to take some time. And you start developing healthy habits that you incorporate into your daily life. Like, even if you don't work out for an hour hard every day, if you walk for 30 minutes every day, that's already a positive. If instead of going and getting a double cheeseburger at a restaurant, you get a single next time you go, that's a positive.
Without the bacon.
Right. You make these little changes, and so little by little, you're already starting to make healthier decisions for yourself. It's not an all or nothing type of thing.
That's sometimes the way I look at it. And also because it feels to me that if the more drastic I make it, the quicker I can see results that can motivate me to continue. But it seems that what you're saying, makes sense. Like, because like when you try to make too much radical changes, you're right. Your mind sort of gives out, and it's like, I can't do this. So, like, if for example, if you happen to be a land whale like me, right, and you're trying to lose weight and become healthy, maybe live a few years more, what is your recommendation on these little small steps? Instead of just being like, I'm gonna exercise 1 hour every day, I'm gonna eat lettuce and fucking tomatoes and a protein shake, and what are like something that you could start with, like realistically, but also that is not so little that won't make a change. That something, how you would do it. Like if you could like design right now a little plan of just little things, like 3 things that you could think of.
Well, the first thing I would recommend is a regimen for fitness, whatever it is that you like. If it's working out and lifting weights, or riding bike or walking or whatever it may be, do that. But do that consistently, do it at the same time every day, so that you're getting into that habit. And for a while, just forget about your diet. Leave the diet alone. Because if you're trying to do that change and change your diet, you're going to be like, what the fuck? This is way too much. I don't like this. So change the action first. start doing the exercise, implement that shit, and then over some time, you'll naturally like want to start eating better, and you'll start cutting out alcohol. You start cutting out things that like affect your performance in that
Cocaine.
physical.
Can that fuck up the whole process?
Cocaine might actually make you perform better. That's another topic of conversation.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, no, but fuck, you put this shit in like a whole different way of looking at it, like, cause you almost like it would be easy to say, nah, if I'm just exercising but not eating well, it's almost like I'm not doing anything. But you're making it so like, no, don't punish yourself on the food just yet. Do the exercise, and you might even feel like, oh, this is easy. And you can actually, like you can continue to it. It's sustainable.
Right.
And then because you're exercising, you might be like, you know what? Like, I kind of want to get this feeling that I get good from the exercising. And maybe a few days a week, I'm just going to eat really well. And your own body starts asking for those type of foods, right? Because you know that if you eat pizza and shit, you're not going to really be in the...
You notice the opposite. You had the pizza and you went out for drinks really late that night. You had a ton. The next morning, you're feeling like ass. And you try and go and perform, and you're like, damn, dude, this is not like me. I'm feeling terrible. And you don't want that again, because your goal is something higher. Your goal is to just be healthy overall.
Not for just a little speed time.
Right. Unless, then the advice would be different if it's like, I have this goal that in 8 weeks, I need to lose this amount of weight. Or I want to look like this, or I want to put on this amount of muscle. In that case, you need to go fucking crazy for that period of time and do whatever it takes. Okay. But for you, me, and for most of the population, that's not the case. You just want to live sustainably where you're healthy for the rest of your life.
Okay. Is this something I can attain in the next 6 to 8 months?
Absolutely.
Okay. I can go from land whale to
like a little
bear.
A little dugong, a little walrus.
Okay, like a little... What's it the focus? What's it called?
Sea lion?
The sea lions. A little sea lion ain't that big.
Sea lion.
I'm trying to small steps.
Yeah. People, because they still pay good money at the aquariums to see sea lions.
okay, they're not totally undervalued.
Right.
Okay, so 6 to 8 months, we can get to that stage where you're looking pretty cute, where you can see you dig from all angles.
Right. Not just from the mirror in front of you.
Okay. I'm liking this. Let's say we start exercising, and it takes maybe, so 2 weeks in, I'm gonna start maybe wanting to eat better, or a month in.
I would say a month in.
Okay. And how many days a week, and how long of a duration?
That depends on what you can do. That depends on how much free time you have, and that's how fast you want your results. Like,
I want them by tomorrow.
Well, realistically, if you're not doing anything now, I would say 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
And with that, you can hit all the muscles in your body twice a week. And yeah, with that, you're good, man. As long as you start showing consistency in that, then everything else has a domino effect where you're gonna want to start taking care of yourself and drinking less and eating better, and you start prioritizing that.
And you think that it's much better to start with the exercise rather than the food, just because the exercise maybe is easier?
Right.
Because you can exercise and still get your craving of a sandwich or something, but the food is like, it seems like mentally is harder, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. Personally, I think that like once you have a set routine of working out, like you're gonna be healthier overall.
Okay, even if you're eating shit.
Even if you're eating, well, you'll be healthier, yeah.
Healthier than if you didn't exercise and ate shit.
It's just a good habit to get into.
Right, and also because that starts working your cardiovascular system.
Your hormones, everything.
Dick size?
Dick size? No.
No?
No, I'm sorry.
No? Okay, for the...
You have more test.
More testosterone.
Testosterone.
Don't talk to me in like bodybuilder terminology.
You have more.
You got more tests, bro.
You have more test. Your woman would appreciate you more.
Okay.
You'll last longer.
Okay, you'll last longer. And for the girls, right, that listen to the podcast, because I want to be fair. If I'm talking about like, could this make the guy's dick size bigger? Could this make the vajayjay tighter? Because I don't think they want it to be bigger.
I think we may need a commercial break.
No,
No, dude, So
biologically,
there's no amount of exercise.
Yeah, you need a plastic.
Yeah,
you need a surgeon
there are surgeons that.
And I wouldn't recommend that. I think drinking pineapple juice would go there, but there's no problem.
Well, that's just for. That's for semen taste.
For semen taste. Oh, yeah, that's why I took it then.
Yeah. Well, that's why your boyfriend took it.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn, man, you're putting some actual like essence out there, bruh. Because this is how it always happens for me. And for people that have tried to lose weight or get hotter, let me know. Like, put it in the comments. Because I really want to hear your story, and I always answer every fucking comment. So fucking engage.
All 5 of you motherfuckers.
All 5. Hating. This is one hundo. Come on, dog.
On the hundo, we get 100 comments.
Yo, can we please get 100 subscribers? Subscribe to this thing, you motherfuckers. You listen to this, have your fucking friends subscribe.
Just click.
Bro, how easy is it?
I clicked.
You clicked?
I'll unsubscribe and I'll subscribe again.
You subscribe, motherfucker?
Am I?
No, because like, dude, every time that I start these regiments, what happens is I do very well for like 3 weeks, a month tops, where I'm like, boom, I lost 20 pounds. And then one day I'm like, okay, I'll have one cheat day, and then that becomes into a 6-month carbohydrate binge.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, if I failed some and I went back in weight, then I get mad, like, okay, it's totally like useless. But do you think part of it is, instead of worrying about the weight, just make sure that you continue to do these healthy habits? Even if you're not losing weight, you are becoming healthier.
Don't look at the scale.
Okay.
That's a big trap. Just fall in love with the consistency that you're putting in. Every day I'm working out. Every now and then I'm having a cheat meal, or I'm having a meal that, that I enjoy to eat. And that's the whole thing with cheat meal, from what I'm hearing a lot, is like, it has a bad connotation to it. Like, you should be able to eat whatever the fuck you want, and that's all due to the fact that you take care of yourself 90% of the time. You're doing exercise, you're taking care of yourself, so whenever you do have a pizza or whatever the fuck, it's not a cheat meal, it's just a meal. I ate this shit because I can eat this shit, because other than this
compensating.
Yeah, I'm always healthy, so this is not going to do anything to me.
Okay. So do you think part of it is also taking the stigma out of the cheat meal?
Yeah.
Like, don't make it like, oh, it's my day of evil. It's like, no, that's normal. That's healthy. You should have a day of the week where you
right, because that typically happens when you're with friends and stuff, right? And you need to go out and have time with people and eat with them, and you're not just gonna be the fucking guy that's at the restaurant like, oh, but do you have any tofu on the menu? No one's here.
No one hangs out with that guy.
Right.
That guy doesn't clap cheeks.
His cheeks are clapped.
His cheeks are clapped constantly.
In jail.
Yeah, that tofu guy. He's not. No. You don't want to be like, do you have wraps? No, motherfuckers, he's Hooter. Get the fuck out of here.
This
is breast and fucking wings.
Right. And so you don't want to be that guy. But you'll know that, like, bro, I take care of myself all the time. I'm doing exercise all the time. I get to live a longer life because of it. Everything feels better. My digestion is a lot better.
Right.
Everything is on point. All my vitals, my heart, everything's cool. I don't got to worry about shit.
Damn. This is what adults like worry about. Like, this is what we're like, bro, I'm healthy. I checked on my vitals, everything good. And so that's where we are. I think it's important because it's gonna allow you to not only live longer, but enjoy the years that you're here. Because if you have more energy, more fucking vibrance, and you're looking, like Ryan Gosling, that's gotta help.
Of course. So I'm pretty sure he's clapping cheeks.
He's clapping cheeks. Shit. He's fucking jacked to the tits. He's great on The Big Short.
He's great. He's great in everything.
He's great in everything. I want to be him.
I want to fuck him.
I want him to clap my cheeks.
I'll have his kids.
Isn't he like with some like super hot chick too?
Yeah, what a fag.
Who is it?
I don't know, dude.
It's like one of these girls, right? I'm not gonna search her. That's really.
She's probably like just Sherpa 10. I don't know.
Sherpa 10.
She doesn't have a name.
No. He's. I think he's with an actress.
She has a
name.
But
anyway, we're talking too much about Ryan Gosling. Man, I think what you're saying are things that people need to hear. I need to hear it. Like alcohol. I'm guessing something that needs to be reduced. You think it's something good to be like, okay, I'm not gonna drink at all, or do you think there's value in drinking a little? Because, the only resolution is not getting healthier, losing weight. Some people want to stop smoking. Some people want to stop drinking.
Right.
For the health wise, I mean, would you say you should cut it off or still leave some for social gatherings?
Alcohol or meth?
I mean, the meth can go, but yeah, the alcohol.
The alcohol. So I've had a weird relationship with alcohol personally. So like this whole thing with like cutting back a little bit or being completely like abstaining from it is where I've kind of like drawn the parallels with food and with exercise, and like just going too much on one side kind of like doesn't work in your favor. Because as soon as I tell myself I'm not drinking for these 3 months, I'm looking at the fucking calendar every weekend and I'm like, okay, it's been 1 week, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 3 weeks, it's been 4 weeks. But if I don't put that pressure on me and I'm not telling myself I'm not going to drink for this amount of time, then it doesn't really become a thing. It's just when I get offered in that weekend, it's like, I'll have a sip, whatever. But I already have the mindset that I don't want to be drinking during this time.
So you think it helps to at least shoot for the moon, land on the stars? So I won't drink in 3 months, and maybe you do 1.5.
Yeah, or not put the pressure on like I can't drink for this amount of time.
Just be reasonable and drink less, right? Maybe have 3 beers at night.
Right. Not putting myself in situations where I'm gonna get blackout drunk or like just take shots. It's like, okay, well, you know, do I really want to be drinking right now? Or am I trying to escape and just want to have a conversation with these people that I don't really want to fucking be talking to right now? Or, I don't know. Sometimes you just drink to drink, right? Or at least I have.
Yeah.
Or like my mom at home opens a bottle of wine and I'm like, fuck it, I'll drink. When I could have just I could have gone the other path and just like, nah, I should actually
have a coffee and be a little bitch. Yeah. It's weird because I fall in that conundrum, you know? Like, I'm trying not to drink. Well, I mean, I rarely now. One thing I did is I'm trying not to drink in my house by myself, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not like a depressive thing. Like, I watch things and play video games. It's never like on some like, you know, like I'm having fun and it's cool. Or I drink with my girl. Because I'm trying to save my drinking days for when I have to drink. Meaning, Gettys. I have to go meet somebody at a bar. You know, you have social commitments that you sometimes... You don't have to make them, but you kind of want to if you want to keep a network of friends and people that bring you joy and shit, right? So I'm trying to do, and maybe you know, give me your opinion. I think this is something that people can do if you're not trying to like cut it off completely, but save it for the days that you need to drink with friends, you know, and not drink like unnecessarily, right? Like if you're just home, like I won't drink, you know.
Just be a social drinker.
Right.
Yeah. The issue with that is like, at least with me, I interact with a lot of people on a daily basis. People coming to my house, people offering like, hey, I can open this wine, or people calling me up on the weekend wanting to drink. So like, where do you draw the line as to like, I don't want to drink often, but I feel like all these opportunities to be a social drinker often.
You're saying like you have a lot of, I mean, you don't have to go to every gathering, right? But you have a lot. You're that in the market. You have a great value.
It just seems like there's a lot of opportunities to do so.
So what you're saying is even cutting the drinking alone, you should also try like to not go to gatherings or go on some of them and not drink.
And that's the weird thing. No, if you don't start going, if you stop going, then you're gonna start getting invited.
Okay.
But then it's kind of weird to go and not drink.
Okay. So is it just falling for it and living life?
I don't know, dude. It's
and just
weird.
Be happy that you got a lot of social life. Because, I mean, with me, I could literally... Like, I have things to do every week, you know?
Okay, but on the weekends...
No, I mean, that's what I mean on the weekends. Like, and then I have one day that I go play football. Wednesdays, soccer for the Americans. And... After the game, the best thing is having the beers and talking shit.
Of course.
And I think it's actually like therapy for me, where like I need that on the week to like, you know, release some shit. You know, I give my load to them.
Your load?
My load.
You're loading?
Yeah, I'm loading them with my worries.
Oh, okay.
And then... And I guess they're loading me.
Bust a load on them.
And they bust their loads on me.
A lot of loads.
I tried not drinking, and I went for like 3 weeks not drinking. Like I went to the bar and had a tea.
That's fucking gay.
The barman looked at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You want me to bring you a little, you know, Kotex, whatever for your period?" And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to not destroy my liver. No, but it was weird too, because
the pressure's there, right?
it's not even the pressure. I don't care about the pressure. I can take the pressure. It's that I have the desire to
want to.
Yeah, and I drink 3 beers this size.
That's not bad. It puts you on a good tip, man. That's a good.
And then I go home and sleep, you know. So, but then I'm like, okay, if I have that day, Wednesday, and then I have one day in the weekend that I drink, is that sustainable? And I'm not talking about blackout drinking. I'm talking about
sustainable in what sense?
Well, like, would you? I mean, I know you're not like a biologist or a virologist or.
So, like the most optimal way you can live life?
I mean, it's not the most optimal, but is that like reasonable or at least acceptable in the school? You know,
Well, apparently they say that like you could drink like up to 2, maybe even 3 drinks for a guy a day.
A day.
Okay. So like what we do is pretty light as it is. We have rookie numbers. Pump those shit.
A hundo. My doctor doesn't think that. She thinks I'm major league. No. Okay. So I say, at least rule of thumb, right? Don't drink more than 2 days a week, maybe. I think 2 days a week is reasonable.
Right.
I mean, you know, don't quote us. You know, we're retards here. But I'm saying I think that's like you might have an activity on the weekdays, right? Maybe you do, you know, spinning classes with the room is dark and glows in the dark. You know, the biking, or you do some taekwondo shit on maybe Tuesdays, right? And then after that, you go and do a little meth and have a few beers with your friend. That's one day a week.
Yeah, nothing bad.
Nothing bad. Then on Saturday,
no meth,
but you have a couple wines, you know, in the local tapas bar, you know. That's 2 days a week. You don't get blacked out drunk. 3 to 4 drinks each of those days. The rest of the days is kombucha and tuna wraps.
And acai bowls.
And what?
Acai bowls.
Right. So, okay. So real quick, and people can use the same program. So just to end this on a perfect note. So the things that I'm gonna apply now is not drinking more than 2 days a week. I mean, don't think I was drinking more, like way more than that, but you know. But I'm gonna keep it. Make sure it's not more than 2 days a week. Exercise at least 4 times a week, starting with 30 minutes each time. Okay.
Reasonable.
And you're gonna do me. Well, you're gonna give me a little. You're gonna give me a little program with like weights, things that I can do. I'll buy another weight.
You do that, and you can go run. You can do a combo.
Biking, okay. We'll do a little combo, boom, boom. Okay. And then a month in, we'll get into reducing carbs, you know, cutting down on the shit stuff, fats, carbohydrates, and then combining that together. And in a 6-month period, if we can lose, I want to lose 30 kilos, which is like... It's like
1,000 pounds.
That's why they prefer using the
kilos. The kilos is nicer.
The metric system. No, but yeah, 30 kilos. That would put me on like, you know.
That's another Kiko.
Yeah, that's another Kiko. A prettier Kiko. I love the Kiko who I am now, but when I get there, you're gonna be like, so 30 kilos is actually a lot. It's actually a lot.
It's like artistic Kiko.
It's artistic, but I'm gonna be like more
like fuckboy Kiko.
Yeah, fuckboy Kiko. Cheek clapping Kiko. 30 kilos, that's like 66 pounds.
Okay, that's
a lot.
That's doable.
In 6 months?
That's 10 pounds
a month.
That's what, 2 pounds a week-ish?
Yeah.
2.5 a week. That's doable.
Which is a kilo a week? Yeah, that's doable.
That's doable.
That's a kilo a week, and then...
It's gonna be tough. It's doable.
It's tough?
You gotta be consistent.
Yeah? Damn. And that long? Okay, so consistent meaning the food, everything. Okay. How many cheat days a week? And I don't want to call them cheat days, but days where you might, you know, eat something you shouldn't.
Well, don't do the whole day.
Oh, okay. Do it by meal.
Do it by meal. And do it on the days that you worked out. So if you worked out hard on a Friday and you want to have that meal that you're like, fuck it, I'm going out tonight. Okay, I'm going to eat that meal today. But tomorrow's Saturday and I didn't work out, so I'm not going to go too hard on the meal.
So important. The days where you're not doing shit, don't fuck it up that day.
Right.
Fuck it up a day that you work out.
If you're going to fuck it up, do it that day.
Okay.
Little tricks of the trade.
we'll have more podcasts coming. Obviously, we're gonna have some on movies, more in depth. We did one on movies recently, but there's so many movies that we need to look at. Like I said, I have time to look at these things. But in about 3 months' time, we're gonna do a recap of this New Year's resolution. I don't want to call it a New Year's resolution, but kind of.
So what is the goal? In 3 months to lose 30 pounds, which would be 15 kilos?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 months, 15 kilos. And yeah, so we'll do a podcast then, see where we at. And even if I didn't achieve it, we'll do the podcast and shame me.
I'll shame you, yeah, and the audience will too.
And the audience will too. But so I want to have that thing in my head where I'm gonna be shamed like a fucking fat lard if I don't do it. You know, like at the end of Dodgeball, how
fucking Chuck Norris.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? The actor.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller's a fat fucking lard. Nothing against fat people. I'm part of the community, but I'm trying to get out of the community. You know what I mean?
It was fun. It was a nice ride.
It was a nice ride. I'll still support you.
You're all great people.
Yeah, I'll still support you. You know, you guys got great recipes, great restaurant recommendations. I have great restaurant recommendations, but I'm trying to get out of the community. At least in the physical.
I've overstayed my welcome.
Yeah, at least in the physical form. Okay, man. I can't even think of a better One Hondo episode. Doing a resolution of healthiness. You guys know we fuck around here and we talk a lot of shit, and we will continue to do so. But I also want to throw in a little bit of positive and actual, like, real stuff coming from the heart, you know, because we're not trying to be, intellectuals or anything like that. But sometimes you want to hear some real shit from people, and I'm trying to give it to you because, you know, I'm giving you my vulnerability, my weaknesses. Because I also want you to feel like, hey, man, everyone's going through some shit, okay? Let me know what you're going through. Let me know what your resolutions are and how you've been keeping up with them. And again, subscribe to the thing. Fucking like it. Share it. Fuck. How is it that we don't have 100 subscribers?
And if you want to get out of the community, you let me know.
Oh, my boy here. Well, we're going to have an actual podcast going through the app that you're going to be coming out with very soon. That's going to bring, you know, different... programs for different people, custom made for the people. You know, like for me, you're gonna do one that's specifically for land whales, and that's gonna work for me.
From land whale to walrus.
Yeah, land whale to walrus. That's the hashtag. That's gonna be the challenge. Land whale to walrus. Guys, I fucking love you. I appreciate you tuning in and listening from iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you listen to. Again, share this fucking thing and fucking make it pop. Okay? I love you.
Click all the buttons.
Peace. We used to do that when we were younger. It was cool then. I don't know if now it's like boomer.
We'll do it anyway.
We'll do it. We're trying to bring it back with things, you know? Hello, we're still here. You're still here? Get the fuck out of here.
Go home. Go make your resolutions come true.